the crowd. Now, the crowd is the people, right? It's the inspired action. It is the hard labor. It is the backbone of society. Hello, my friends. This is Tamara with Luce Bianca Sound Healing and Meditation. Happy New Year. I know it's been a little while since I have uploaded a video. I've taken a few months to just really process a lot of things and try to establish goals and tasks and projects for the new year, while of course navigating the holidays and everything. So I just wanted to take a little break and come back to you with more content, more interesting things that we can talk about. And today I want to do just that. I want to introduce you to a card deck that I was given by my husband for Christmas. And I am in love with it and I want to share it with you and I hope you like it. So the Oracle deck that I received is the Citadel, and it is a really unique Oracle deck. It is something that I had wanted for quite some time. I'm fascinated by villages, courts, kingdoms, anything of that nature. So when I discovered this Oracle deck, I had to put it on my list. I was just instantly intrigued, and I've been studying it for the past week and reading through it and pulling cards, and it is just really a lot of fun. One of my goals for this new year, when I upload content with Oracle or Tarot readings, I would really love to make it a two-way conversation, meaning I would love to hear your thoughts and allow the Oracle messages to really spark a conversation between all of us. I know a lot of times when I do readings is just to share the message of the cards and let you know what I'm seeing and what we can all expect. And that is a big part of it, of course. But what I really want to do is I want us to work together in trying to decipher the message individually, but also as a tribe, also collectively. So I thought this would be a really good card deck to start doing that with, because it has a little bit of a storytelling element to it. So let's see what the messages are with this intricate story that we can weave through these cards. First, let's find out exactly what this Oracle deck is all about. What is the Citadel? Well, this Oracle is basically represented by a big city. It does have a little map in the beginning of the book, and it does have the little old kingdom feel to it, which I really like. And each card in this deck represents a character in this city, and every character has their own story, their own strengths, their own weakness. The suits of the cards are actually divided into 4 different sections. So we begin with the court. Now, the court is the heart of the city. It is the heart of the matter that we're talking about, the conversation, and you know what the theme in question is. And it is all about achievement, responsibility, unbreakable bonds, and what is the true meaning, the true the wheel that spins to let the entire city thrive and get in motion. It is the center, the pulp of the matter. And in this suit, in the core, is where we find characters that signify power, but can also signify issues that can come with that power, right? So there's a very thin balance that must be respected when you are in a court. So think about king, queen, ruler, just anyone that sets the theme for your city and the ruling of your city. The second section is the academy. The academy is what it constitutes basically your learning experience, and it includes the studies, learning, developments, research, and of course we can also apply that in our personal life. I seen how we can make progress, what we can learn, how we can experience growth, what actions we can take for our betterment and for our higher learning. And then we have the crowd. Now, the crowd is the people, right? It's the inspired action. It is the hard labor. It is the backbone of society. It is about family. It's about community. It's about necessity, right? And the last but not least, we have troop. So the troop is, the way I see it, is sending out everything that you learn and that you act on and that you represent in your citadel, and spread it into the world, spread it to other people, and bring your knowledge and ideas and clarity to other parts outside of your kingdom. And to me, it also represents freedom and self-expression, also inner turmoil and desires, and personal identity. So I'm thinking a lot about more abstract thinking, outside of the box thinking, maybe the actors of the Citadel with their their magical higher thinking, and just a love for traveling and spreading and connecting with higher self. So this is the Citadel book that comes with the deck. And of course, if you already have this, drop me a comment. I would love to know how you work with it and if you enjoy it. If you don't have this deck, let me know if you'd like to get it. If you're interested, maybe you're watching this video and you're being introduced to this card deck for the first time and you definitely want to try it out, let me know as well. I'll post a link on where you can buy these on Amazon. So for the beginning of the new year, I pulled 4 cards. The way I have decided to read and work with this oracle deck is to pull 1 card for each of the suits. So I'll be pulling a card from the court, from the academy, from the crowd, and from the troop. I do believe that each character represents something very important from your citadel, from your kingdom, and that we can work with each character in each field and also see what interesting story we can weave with it. So let's begin with the very first card, which comes from the court. Again, the court is that center, that heart of the matter. It's the driven force, right, of the entire kingdom. So as I established this card reading, I wanted it to be about the new year, kind of getting an understanding, a little bit of a vibe check on how our 2024 is going to be starting out and what we can expect to happen or see happening. And the first card that I pulled from the court suit is the Fate. Now, the Fate card is about accepting help and guidance, and it is about seeing that unexpected help is on the way. So it's all about watching out for signs and symbols of things that may be coming up ahead. There might be a feeling of being entangled in something, as it's also represented by the graphic on the card. It's about wondering what help we can accept from others, what perspective, what collaboration and networking can we engage in and get out of this entanglement. So it seems like there is a strong emphasis on community and working together and seeing how we can create strength in numbers. The Fate for me also signifies that the people that you are meant to be around, the group you're meant to be in is, it's very important. It's important to know that your destiny is being part of a tribe, and that is actually the theme for our Patreon members this month, that being part of a tribe is a huge strength. So the fact that the court card came out as accepting help and guidance, and it's all about community working together to achieve a goal, I find it that it's like right on point for our tribe theme for this month. Let's move on to the Academy suit of the Citadel, and we are looking at the Warrior card. Now, the Warrior card is interesting. It's all about bringing bravery and strength forward, but it's also about bringing forward perfectionism and also possibly experiencing some burnout. So to me, this card is, especially as we are looking into working together with other people in a community, are we competing against someone else, or are we even being, comparing ourselves to our perfect self? Meaning this idea that we have of how we should be and the progress we should be making, and constantly feeling like we're not enough. It'd also be wise to look at this as, are we taking any battle hits? what is our warrior spirit experiencing right now? What is it accomplishing right now? So to me, looking at this card is all about the characteristics of being in a battle and having that warrior spirit. And how does it relate to the entanglement of the Faith card? Accepting help and guidance. Are we fighting alone? Is this warrior card maybe a symbol that we should be working together and accepting help, and that we shouldn't go at it alone? So that may be a really good explanation of how these two cards came out in this order. Now we're moving on to the crowd suit. So the crowd is again about the backbone of society or the city. That is a day-to-day materialistic inspired actions. It's all about work and actions and labor and accomplishments in your day-to-day life. Now the gambler card represents loss and risks. So for me, there is a message of that repetition doesn't always mean success. So are we continuing to place our bet on something that we are constantly losing, and yet we still keep going back at it? We're not giving up on it. We're still playing that same game and thinking that if we just repeat it over and over and over again, eventually we get lucky. What lessons have we learned by slamming that head against the brick wall over and over and over again? And how can we move on? So for me, the gambler is being careful not to repeat the same bad habits or toxic habits, and, letting go of things that are not working out. So if something is being tried over and over again and we're constantly trying to force something into happening, it is probably a really good time right now as a fresh new start for the new year to break off those habits and start looking at something new. And the last card for the troop suit is the Tailor, which I thought this was a very interesting card, especially as I feel like it ties in the beginning card, the first card being the Fate, and it shows entanglement. It looks like there is a pair of scissors and a bunch of threads coming in together, and we're trying to sort through it, cut the knot, and untangle ourselves. Well, the Tailor card from the troop suit is all about attention to detail and taking pride. So it's about passionate dedication, stopping to take a breath to observe our hard work, not rush through it, making sure that, every detail is taken care of, taking our time and not exhausting ourselves in the progress of it. And also don't force that progress. In order to really pay attention to detail, we can't rush through it. We have to take our time and really meditate on it and observe all angles from it. So for me, it's very ironic that we have the Fate and the Tailor as the beginning and the end of this reading. So I would love to know how you feel about this connection. I don't want to go into too much into the reading because, like I said, I want to know what you think. I want us to have a conversation. I want us to collaborate on these readings, use these cards to weave a story and what this could mean, especially for the first few months of 2024. Before you go, I would love to ask you a favor. If you can please hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already. It is completely free and it's really helpful to my channel, especially as I'm planning all of this brand new content to upload for 2024. It helps the algorithms, it helps reach more people, and I would really appreciate it. And it takes half a second to do it. I also want to remind you that if you are interested, I have a Patreon link in the description box. You can join my closed membership. It is exclusive to Patreon members, and every month there is a beautiful activity where we do a junk journal art project, and every theme has a meditation video that goes along with it. There's just a lot of spiritual work, a custom personalized tarot reading at the beginning of the month, and we're just a beautiful close-knit community, and we would love to have you. So just check out the link below. And it is, there's different levels, there's different membership levels, so you can choose whatever works for you. But it would really mean a lot to add more people to our group so that we can continue to spread our love and light and positivity and really grow our tribe, our community, which is what we're being called to do during this time. Until next time, I hope you take care of yourself, stay safe, and we'll talk soon. Bye.